y'all, it's XP. We are back with another live stream. Doing some Skyrim today. I did. Okay. And yeah, so you remember what? Of course, yeah. Alright. Hey Dandy, how's it going? Welcome in. So, I've nearly completed Horizon Zero Dawn. Reason why, well, technically we have. I've just got to do the DLC. So once I've done the DLC, we can move on in the game. I'm gonna put up. I'm still just trying to figure out whether I want to put. I'm trying to figure out, sorry, what games to put on the poll for the next game. So I better sort that out this week. At the moment, I can only think of a few, which is Devil May Cry, Days Gone, Witcher 3. There's gonna be another one as well, but I'm not sure. But yeah, at the moment, playing Skyrim at least 3 times a week. Looks. But yeah, this is, by the way, this is Evermore. This is Beyond Reach. Beyond the Reach, or whatever it's called. Doing well, thanks. Shipping out some chainmail dragon bracelets. Hey.
Spit it out. Make yourself busy.
Keeping the kingdom safe. And if that means clearing the land of their ilk, then yeah, we are. You do best to keep your wits about you out here. Danger isn't hard to find.
Do you know what?
Keep safe.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. The voice acting could definitely be much better. But I'm gonna be honest, this is this is like Worms 2. I can't find it. It's pretty big. I think this map is bigger than Worms Tooth though. I mean, it looks big. I will say the map is it's kind of hard to figure out. They should. Yes, the audio quality, right? Yeah. So like. Yeah. Maybe there's a lore reason why I got 1 stone and 1 wood, right? But yeah, the audio quality is not bad. It needs to be,
Something you need?
That's fine.
Something you need?
That's fine. This is something that...
I wonder what this cryptic prophecy
Shouldn't
can
you
mean.
be banging
I've
rocks
definitely
together,
never seen it
Nord?
before.
The performance. I wouldn't say the performance. I think the performance is fine. It's just sometimes it'll clip and it'll just sound like I can't even explain. Let me see if I can find this. rain is quite bad. Like, I don't know what type of rain that they're using for this, but it ain't great. I have no idea what.
Something you need?
Yeah, I think it's probably the mixing, but overall, like,
There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself.
Magic. Foul magic. I see it in your face. Get away from me.
if I get down, but like,
Filthy necromancer. Stay away from me.
Roach's realm. Let's have a look.
What's the matter? Never seen your face before. Jarbar got another peddler? I know the dog that sent you. He's been pestering every poor sod that had the misfortune of smelling his stench. Bugger barely gathered enough for me alone. Sorry, mate. Any split I'll be making to this pouch will be coming right out of my pocket. Look, I'm one of the more generous dregs you'll meet around here. Since you've helped out a client, I'll spare you a few coin. Just don't spend it all at once. Trying to butter me up? Best hold yourself to higher standards. Or are you keen on getting some coin? What's the matter? Don't like my stink? Alright, you're a new face. New faces don't have baggage around here. Good opportunity to sort out a personal matter. Not sure if you saw that execution outside. One of our fellas parted with his head. Poor bastard. The unlucky sod was framed by a rat we know. A rat that scurried behind his masters. His name's Corbel, and he's still in town, deep in its belly. You'll find the slippery git in jail, with many of his new friends, no doubt. We only need someone to go and pay this snitch a visit, deal with him and take back whatever he stole from one of ours. You want it? Of course you'll get coin. Beggars know no charity and don't expect others to know it either. Right. Stay quiet and keep out of sight. Don't leave any trace, else we'll be dealing with the guard.
so you heard in his voice where it's almost like it was quite bassy to the point that it kind of capped a little bit, and there's like a bit of not hiss. You know, like when someone speaks too loud in a mic and it's like it's trying to like I can't even explain. We have to kill a snitch. Still want to figure out what other can't eat. Right, I'm gonna still raining. Whoever done this, the raining is really bad. Like, it wouldn't rain like this. Like, usually you would be, like, if it's heavy rain.
Foul magic. I see it in your face. Get away from
It
me.
just doesn't look right. How do I get back up? Maybe that's what I should have figured out before just jumping down. it really doesn't help. I think yeah, it might have to. That's it. One thing that I will say is, I don't like, part of the level design is, it looks really good. But I think really they should, I think it could have been better. Why is there a bed here? Like a double bed in a tent. Why would you have a double bed? Like, that is kind of weird, but we can let that pass. But yeah, so again, like, the fact that the mod is pretty big, especially like DLC sized.
I'm always up
I
for a
see
fight.
you, scum.
Get back here.
Peace.
That's enough out of you.
Dead.
Who in oblivion are you? What? Oh, Elrich sent you, didn't he? Ha! You won't get me! Guards! Guards!
Enough of you, scum. Rat meat.
Okay, yeah, the performance there could have been better.
Only a fool
Take
lets
me.
himself get surrounded.
I must say, the security here is kind of open. Not really enforced, when that's the point of building a place like this, really.
But yeah, sort of parts of the performance. Yeah, I might have to go back on what I said. Like some of the voice acting is actually alright. Some performances are actually pretty like on par. But in terms of that, oh, guards. I can do that. No, it doesn't sound right, man. It just sounded a little bit half-assed. The guy in particular did not tell me that he feared for his life. Like I said, like, don't get me wrong, like, the guy who did this mod, I don't know if there's multiple that has helped him out, but that was not a good sell, man.
What's the hurry?
Oh, hell no.
Bash his skull in!
What is going on? Yeah. I think before adding some of these mods, I think, you know...
What's the matter? Meccano's stinking hat. Ugh. Not sure why the bugger clings to this raggedy old thing. Cheers for this. You're one to call for anything further. I gotta ask though, was it a quiet job? Didn't run into the guard, did you? Gods damn it. I figured you for the sneaky type, not the like to go butchering for a few coin type. You do well to keep a low head from now on, if you want to keep it.
I'm not asking for any more jobs.
Later.
Yeah, like I said, the thing is, when I understand making mods and doing all this and that, the other, but, you know, I think people have to, like, I want to be overcritical because again, doing a mod is obviously a lot of work, and really it is pretty much game development. But when people do these voice acting things, they need to, like, really, there should be like an audio or engineer.
Is he dead then?
Yes? Take care of your...
No budget and still getting it out when they did, it's still impressive. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. You know, it's pretty big, so I can understand why...
Shouldn't you be banging rocks together, Nord?
See, like that was pretty good voice acting. Like, it's
Need
okay,
something?
it's not, like,
You've
bad.
done well.
Something you need? I hope I have what you're looking for.
That one was a bit... Toronto expanded and Inigo set a high bar. That is true, but again, like, how people want to see,
Keep
like,
safe.
doing voice acting and stuff, you can tell if it's a good voice actor, regardless of the mic situation. Like, it's kind of like the same thing as a singer. You don't, like, even with a bad mic, you can tell if they can actually sing or not. Now,
Here, I hope you like it. I'm a sorceress, and a damn good one too.
like, the way she talks, pretty well done.
Well, I'm here. I'm glad you're here. Do let me know if you need anything.
Still here. Is there anything else you need?
But it's like, when they need to reference things to get things closer to the same, like, sort of level as Skyrim. Like, for example, when you go up to a guy and you hear that really crisp...
Hello? From the nobility again. Should have kept your hands to yourself, Arnie.
Your lord is mad. You sons of bitches are doing me a favor. At least I won't suffer in this shithole any longer.
What is it, pretty girl?
Another gutter rat.
Silence, criminal. You die as you lived.
Huh?
I can't stay here.
You all right?
See, again, like, when you do these kind of voice acting things, the best thing that you can do, listen to how the original, like, Skyrim sounds, and then you want to kind of mix it to that kind of level, right?
Shouldn't you be banging rocks together, Nord?
That.
Keep safe.
Ugh. Why is this?
Spit it out.
See, that's good. Some voice lines are pretty good. Some of them are like, okay, my guy, you might want to, like, bone down some of the things. You might want to, like, yeah. There's some things that are really good, but then some things are a bit like, okay, that's a voice for a character with the helmet.
Come
Yeah.
to hear the latest news. Lest you forget that there's more to the Reach than your own bridge. Horrific doom befalls the hamlet of Sabbath, torn to shreds by vile magic. It has been
Just needs a bit of a
overtaken
curve
by
to it,
death,
so it stops
or
the
should I
cracking.
say, undeath. A merchant arrives from Skyrim, bringing news of a slaughter at the Imperial Watchtower to the east. No survivor.
Right, let's have a look.
Good afternoon. Take care of yourself.
Like this is the thing, right? I don't really want to, like, just be sitting here just talk about the voice acting, but it's like, when you listen to this...
Yes?
See how dynamic it is?
You've done well.
It's like...
You've done us a great service.
It's flowy, and there's no real, like, maxing the mic. It's nice and dynamic.
All right, then.
Whereas some of the voice acting here is very, like, stocky block kind of type mixing, and it's bad. You shouldn't... Like, when you observe the audio, if it's very blocky, you know you're doing something wrong. It needs to be...
Hello?
I wish there was a way that I could actually throw it.
Hello? Get on with it. I hope I have what you're looking for.
Dull and stagnant are twins of this life. Yet fortune favors those in your craft. The potential of knighthood.
You know what? That actually looks pretty cool.
May the Reach show mercy on you.
You alright?
Hello?
Alright, I'm just trying to find...
Those recently knighted vagabonds.
Scoundrels and other miscreants now make up that once extolled rank. A mirror to the decadence of our capital, wouldn't you say? Not much virtue in culture.
Wouldn't you say? Like, some of the things that they're saying, right? Dialogue is, like, the words, fine. I think it's just the way that they're spoken. Like, obviously, that's just down to performance, right? But again, like, these people who've done the voice acting, they can get better. They just need to...
Hold up. Haven't seen you up here before. What's your business?
Witchman?
Bloody Mara. Never thought they would get this close. Okay, you can go through to Morosa. Tell her everything. For the sake of the Reach.
Don't cause any trouble now.
I'm going to the tower. But yeah, like, honestly, voice actors can get better. They just need to, like, take some lessons and, I say lessons, but I think really...
And the clouds never again. How futile. Your tears will not wash away the roots. The feast draws near, little wolves.
Okay. I mean, again, it's the same thing with the voice that they've changed from the freaking dragon. Like, I don't want to be like some audio nerd, but it's like, bruh, it's like there has to be a level of consistency with these things because it's a lot of people, and it's not even just it's just the bare fundamentals of the whole voice acting and dialogue stuff. Voice acting can make or break a game, just like voice acting can make or break a mod, right? Sometimes it's better that there is voice acting, but sometimes it would be better if they didn't.
I don't like where this is going.
The King Wilhelm's towers is
For now.
That delivery, that delivery. so bad. I'm gonna be honest. Just playing this again, I'm just like, okay. Parts of it are alright.
Alright? No, friend. Not forsworn. Witchmen. Thought I told you about these devils already?
Gone.
Trust me, these aren't the type you want to be ignorant about. If you treat them like you would any common scoundrel hounding for your coin purse, then the next sight you'll be seeing is that of your gods. Bastards coat their blades and arrows with this vile poison. A resin so foul it can condemn giants to an agonizing death with nary a brush. Not sure how you came out of that alive, to be honest. You're tougher than you look. Really? That's hard to believe. These scum are a whole new low for the Reachmen. Carving up man, woman, child, and babe alike in their hideous rituals. Sadistic artists. How they play with the bodies they harvest and hoist them in that dense woodland north. Foul. Simply foul. Spoiled my mood. At least you've made it back. I was about to do one. Had you spent any longer up there?
Reach Merchant did great, yeah.
You shouldn't. The divide is within spitting distance. If you keep to the road, you should arrive there without harm. Unless you take a detour, that is. That's where my almighty prescience ends and the uncertainty begins. And as we know, ignorance pays. My clients are probably waiting with bated breath, taken long enough to get here already. I'll need to skip on any indulgences on that bridge and head straight to Arnima. However, you should speak with the governor up there, Morosa. Frumpy little woman, but don't tell her I said that. She'll normally be within the temple, sparing a prayer for our mutual mother. Mara, you fool! If there's one god you should know in the Reach, then it's her. The people don't take kindly to those who know not about her grace. I'll see you around, friend. Give my thanks to Morosa for keeping this road so safe.
He also did great. That voice acting there, brilliant. Well, okay, it's not like on the level of, say, Serrano or whatever, but very good voice acting. The performance there was very good. The audio wasn't too bad. Don't get me wrong, like, sometimes... I mean, again, like, they just need to tweak it a little bit, bring it under control, and, again, like, the audio will be perfect. But again, the performance was pretty good there. I don't expect, like he could fit right into Skyrim in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. So like, a lot of these voice actors, I think if they had a really good mix or master, someone who can master tracks. So there is a bit of a difference between mixing and mastering. The mixing is basically making sure that it fits, that every audio thing that you do fits perfectly into whatever you're doing, whether that be in music or in a game. Then you want someone to master the tracks to make sure that they're the right levels, making sure that...
Make yourself busy.
Making sure that the EQ is all as good as well, as good as can be, right? Gotta go in here. Alright, so this might be where things might get a bit dicey. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But yeah, otherwise, like, a lot of the voice acting is pretty decent. Just needs a little bit of a clean-up.
Something you need?
No. Something you need? No?
What manner of magic is this? This is horrible. Get away from me.
I have to be careful, so I keep forgetting.
You wanted to speak of Mortavane. I've heard the news from the council that his seat in Anima may be
Incredible. The architecture here is truly something.
You heard correct, because he and his guards are demanding more gold from the merchants, while also becoming more aggressive. No better than thugs. And that little lord does nothing but encourage it. I despise that unsightly man. Every conversation with him is extremely unpleasant. His paranoia also makes it so we can't have any of our own in that town to keep an eye on him.
Whispers with me on occasion. If you need consoling on this, you only need to ask. If I may beg my pardon, I shall return to servicing this temple.
Very well. Make a prayer that nothing terrible arises from this disorder. It's good to have the gods listening in times like this.
You know what? I didn't realize how poor that was until I listened to it the second time. I'm gonna save it. Oh. It's so monotone and so...
Something you need? As someone who serves in the light of the Nine, it is to be expected. The matter is light for someone that possesses your skills, though.
Please, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Whoever voice acted that, you did a really shitty job. This is what I'm saying. It can make or break. This is what I mean by the whole making and stuff. That would, like, you can tell that was so badly voice acted. Because he's trying to voice act something that if you need anything, it's like, bro, that's not voice acting. That's sarcasm, dude. Like, I'm being a bit too critical because it's a mod, but it's like when you start out with like this is like one of the few things of getting into the game, dude. Like, you don't want like shitty voice acting right here. Let's try to be immersed in the story as much as we like you. I'm trying as best as I can. I need to go after them. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my god. It's hard. It's hard. It's just...
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
The voice acting is just... I can't do any missions for him because, honestly, it will just piss me off because it's that audio. Well, not the audio, it's the performance. Like, it's not serious. It's not... I can't take it seriously. Alright, let's go on, speak... up one. But yeah. Alright.
Have we arranged a meeting, or is it your intent to address nobility lacking proper decorum? Speak quickly, lest you rile my temper.
You're speaking so slowly.
Oh, a harbinger of grim news. Not the best first impression. Well, thank you for telling me in advance of my own guards. It was only a matter of time before they spilled further east.
I'm just a messenger.
Pardon the introduction, yet understand the need for it. We can't have any wandering yokel approach royalty like they're of the same stock. It's not good for the kingdom's image. We'll have the guard there as soon as possible. But for you, are you interested in some coin? We need someone to talk to us.
Done.
Yes, well, onto the matter. To the east of this bridge lies the town of Arnima, formerly Raven Spring, lest you run into a resident whose mind is stuck in bygone years. Can get confusing, much like everything else in this land. Within Arnima, you will find Jakos, who trains the scout detachment there. He's the only man that I somewhat trust, who's not completely beholden to his lord. Ask him about rumors. Tell him that I sent you. He should understand your intent. We've conducted affairs before. A simple nod from him will be more than enough information for you to infer. You don't need to know any further than that. Ask yourself, would a noble or an unknown scoundrel have their head on a pike in case a little conspiracy became public? Remember that if you go speaking aloud about your duty, I will simply deny any involvement and you will be watching over the Reach without a torso. Now off you go. Earn a small fortune for yourself. I heard Evermore has many an opportunity to entertain your proclivities. On the stipulation of coin, mind you. Such coin that will be available on your return.
I don't really want to.
Till next we meet.
Oh my. Like, I wish they... This is what I mean by... As much as I like to try to ignore the performance and just try to get as much story as possible, this is where I struggle. Because, at least for me,
Need something?
Other people might be different. I mean, everyone else might be able to see, well, you know, they're just trying, but it's like... Are they really? It's like... Look. After hearing that, I was just trying to keep myself.
Go on, bash your skullers! I see you, scum. Enough
I was just trying to keep myself, like... What's the word? I'm just trying to focus on what the point is, but it's like... Her voice is very...
What was that?
Monotone is the right word, but you can be monotone and still have personality.
Intelligent. I'm not someone to be trifled with.
From dust.
You just got the short end of the stick.
Alright, on to look into that question.
Is someone there? Oh, yeah. That was your decision.
Now this is interesting. This actually feels a lot more interesting than that storyline that I just tried to do. So there's a whole village. There's a whole village. Something's happened. And there's a ton of animated corpse. My guess is there's a lot of whether I'm gonna quickly go to Anima again and go and see what this question is. There's a lot of different things that are going on. There's a lot of necromancy, there's a lot of shady things happening.
Make yourself busy.
What are you doing out here? Why are you telling?
We're administering the only cure for what ails them. Don't worry, they'll hardly feel a thing. Fire is the great, what's the word? Panacea for all ills in the Reach. Don't cause any trouble now.
But yeah, if the voice actor for that woman that we just spoke to, if she was a bit more, if she sounded a bit more posh, spoke a little bit faster, I think it would have been fine. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it just all comes down to how you deliver certain lines and how... What's the word? Something you can't really do with editing. If that makes sense. But yeah, if they can fix that, well then again, I don't know how
Sir,
long this mod.
A moment, if you will.
Spit it out.
The taxes, they are too great for what we produce. Could you be so merciful to have the lord of this? We will not slacken if his lordship is generous.
That coin is going to a better cause, for the realm and the god-appointed lord, so that this land doesn't descend into chaos. Are you so selfish to forego our welfare just for another loaf of bread?
Sir, forgive me for what I speak, but the people starve and anger simmers. Whispers of dissent are heard from those most in need. We cannot face more disorder in these trying times.
And if those whispers become loud enough that I happen to overhear them, then we will be seeing more heads adorn the pikes. Only one way to reason with rebellious scum, and it's not with mercy. Now get back to your duties, serf, lest my temper sours.
Hey Matthew, how's it
further.
going? And depending on the question, I'll have an answer. Feel free to ask. Yeah, I mean... But it seems like the land is also in disarray as well. That's at least going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how everything unfolds from this point. I am looking forward to going to Bruma though. About PC, I'm gonna.
You can't keep it all. That's my earnings for the season. Listen, I can treat you lads to a round.
Okay. Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Depending on how much I'm gonna be honest, like especially with what is the PC going to be for? 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, like depending on what kind of thing you're going for. Most PCs on Amazon, at least as far as what I can tell here, they're all pre-built. For example. So, for example, this would be pre-built. Just telling you the specs. I'd honestly be careful with pre-built or because some of them are good, but some of them are kind of bad. I've always built my PCs from scratch. Because for me it's easier it's easier for me because I get to basically not only choose components that I want and need, it's also going to be easier for me to upgrade as well, because sometimes in a lot of these pre-built PCs, like for example, I mean, this doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like... though I will say the motherboard looks a bit cheap. Guessing it's... Okay. Either... I'm gonna be honest, you could technically get that cheap. You can technically build one of these. It's not a bad build, but yeah, that will come as pre-built. I will say though, 32 gigabytes of RAM is not too bad, but for the price, don't get me wrong, this is expensive, and so's the Intel. Personally, I prefer AMD, but I mean, if you go for Intel, I mean, it'll do the job. Again, it depends on what you want to do with it, right? But yeah, I mean, Intel's still not a bad choice to go for. I have no clue how to build one though. So I'm gonna be honest. If you don't know how to build one, usually best place to go. Usually you just type it in. Now I'll show you how to build. If you think it could run like every... That PC should... If it doesn't run every game, I'd be very, very shocked. But yeah, that PC will be able to play pretty much anything on 4K. But yeah, like I said, when you learn to build a PC... I mean, don't get me wrong, like, to be honest, I think that motherboard might be alright. I mean, considering the price you're paying, would expect it to. But, yeah, like I said, if you're looking at, you know, ease of use and just wanting to buy a PC, it's cheaper to build one. Oh, yeah. For example, watch this. How much was it? 3,433. Alright, sorry I'm doing this. And sorry to the guys on the show. I'm just gonna quickly... So, for example, right? I can build one very simply by just... Actually, usually... This is probably the best way. PC hot pick, I'm just gonna... Number one... this will tell you, for example, let's pick a motherboard, right? Let's go for a, I don't know. Let me have a look. I'm thinking of going with an... I mean, don't get me wrong, Asus is... I'm gonna go for MSI because choose a CPU, best one. This one's still the best on the market. CPU. Let's go for an IO, sorry. Corsair's not too bad. I mean, technically you could do that. And ZXT, but that's actually. But a lot of people prefer, I think it's called... Hold on. How did you know it was pre-built? So, how you know is because number one, it's built like this. Number two... it's also... This brand, if you read it as well. Each system undergoes rigorous quality control, ensuring fully they're already called. But yeah, that's kind of how you know. But yeah, this company seems to do their stuff already quick. Go for a Noctua. Noctua's CPU coolers are one of the best on the market. You can even add another fan on the side as well onto the cooling. Go for a 6 GB. Let's go for a higher speed. Go Corsair. Corsair RAM is... Oh, you're wrong. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. I mean, if you do want to go for a 30... But... Got lot more. Go with storage. Let's go for an NVMe. Let's. Oh wait, what's is it WD? Yeah, WD black. Right now, let's go for 2 terabytes of this one. Go for a video card. Let's go for 4090. That's what it said. Go for a 4090. I don't know how much this would be in pounds. I mean, as long as it's got like a good, as long as it's got a good airflow, it doesn't. Power supply. Gold. Yeah, make sure it's all gold. And operating system, I mean, technically speaking, you can get one cheap, and there you have it. I mean, this is about $3,000, right? But that is because, number one, we got the... Pretty sure we can actually... Oh, it's all about shopping around. Technically speaking, you can get a 4090, that's... Well, but sometimes you kind of want to wait around for a decent price, right? Gigabyte is still... One... PNY is not. That's way cheaper. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, with PC Part Picker, that's Gigabyte. And like I said, with the operating system, you can. That's an easy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, number one, this one's the best CPU at the moment on the market. Noctua is still one of the best CPUs, cheaper as well. Motherboard is not too bad. The RAM is not too bad. You can technically get that cheaper if you want, but again, it's a lot of research that you gotta do. Hey, cheers for the $2, by the way. Thank you for the help. No problem, dude. But like I said, I think. Could be in the chat, yeah. PC Part Picker. I'd go there and do some research of your own. Figure out what kind of games you want to run, what games you want to play, and I'd say, yeah, just see what you can build. Makes it a lot easier. And like I said, at the same time, when you do your own build, because you'll learn how to build it. If at some point you want to change out some of the stuff, then you can do that as well. No problem, dude. No problem.
If you just let me take back half my stuff.
But yeah, I'd say
compromise, right, boys?
I'd say do that, and as long as you clean out your PC regularly, I don't think you'll have a problem. It's actually funny because I built up my PC, I did my brother's, I did my mum's, and I basically built my second PC. My brother's technically got most of my old parts, actually kind of. You have to go to... But yeah. Essentially, just a lot of research, and you can make things cheap on yourself. Plus, you can customize it to the best of your ability as well.
Ooh. Need something? Never seen you before, so I'll hazard a guess that you're new. The sheer state this town must be in for a newcomer to first remark on its poverty. If you're willing to stay a while longer, then you'll come to witness that some of us still retain our civility. Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. Wish that were completely true in our case. Got ourselves a spy. Could find yourself at the end of a rope, if you're lucky. Yeah, I know who you're talking of. Tell her that a helping hand is more than welcome. She'll get the gist. Before I forget myself as someone of meagre authority, take this letter as well. The seal is meant to keep prying fingers out, so she'll know if you start sticking your nose in.
Anything else?
What? Want to take me to dinner? Just make sure you get back to her safely. If you ever feel your safety compromised, make sure to leave no trace of that letter. That's all the blood that follows will be on your hands, not mine. We'll talk again.
That voice acting right there. Good. Good. Man. Like, that was pretty, that's a solid performance right there. That is a solid performance right there. I like the ruggedy, like, grit in his voice as he... Even though it sounds... I mean, even the audio. I mean, I could fast travel, but... Could investigate this. Investigate the source of the undead.
Someone come on.
Not so much for that.
I'm disappointed.
But yeah, something I really wanted to do, I was half tempted to buy 4080 Super. But I'm gonna have to buy a new power supply or something. I can like, it's not chugging away like it's kind of old, right? But it's kind of like, I think my PC does definitely struggle in. Well, I will say maybe sometimes it's kind of better. That's another thing as well. So when it comes to PCs, if you find that your PC is hot, this is the thing about AIOs as well. So the only reason why I was thinking about getting an AIO is so that hopefully it can stop, like, hopefully the heat can stop building up within inside the PC. But because I've got another fan at the top, it's not really doing the job that it needs to. So that kind of sucks. I thought adding an extra fan, especially where close to near enough where the heat is. Wish I could. There's some other fans I could buy to. What's an AIO? So it's an all-in-one cooling system.
Is someone there? Look out!
To a degree, it's better than a water cooler. To a degree. The reason why I said to a degree is because with a water cooler, if you don't know what you're doing, you can truly mess it up. I don't know what's happened here.
You think I'm afraid of you?
That's not a good. That's not good. Part of the dungeon is broke. Oh no. I mean, lore-wise, Maybe the necromancer
to draw my sword.
change part of the dungeon. I don't know.
Is someone there? I'm disappointed.
Ask for war. Guys. I really wish they would stop giving me stuff. Yeah. Right, let's...
Oh, this takes me back.
I will enjoy your last breath.
Come on, a newborn babe can hit harder than that.
Bring it. Go.
There you are. I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Let's visit all the parts of the dungeon. Let's see what's laying around.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so we cleared it, right? Oh! Okay. I'm gonna be honest, it's so freaking hot, man. But yeah, so... I'm just trying to think now. Where do we go? Oh yeah. We're supposed to ask for a reward. Okay then. Alright. So that part's done. So one thing that I want to say actually, as we get more people coming into the live stream and stuff, I don't know if I would do a tutorial on it, whatever, because I'm gonna be honest, like, I can help people do research. I can help people figure out what parts are the best to go for, or you know, I can go through with certain people, you know, I don't mind giving advice, especially on stream. But I'm not overly confident with basically putting out tutorials on what you should do. Because there's so many different... I think, for me, like, looking at it differently, like, there's so many different things that go into, obviously, building a PC as well as... well, again, like, there's so many different things. One good thing about pre-built PCs is that technically you could have some form of insurance with that. But then again, you kind of get insurance as well for the different components that you buy in the computer. I usually just build and hope for the best. If something goes wrong, I'll just...
Are you daft?
Is someone there? Of course.
Yeah, I just knocked on the door.
Hello? You're in luck. I've been searching for a budding bounty hunter like yourself. Now we can sleep without having one eye open with those ghouls gone. And if you're curious as to what the Mad Mage was doing in those mines, you should have a word with the bishop up at Evermore. Maybe he could spare some of his precious time to tell you what those necromancers might be doing. They've been a nuisance since forever. Before I forget, here's the gold for the job.
Now that...
Farewell.
That voice acting there. Oh my god. Energy. Energy. I love that.
Get on with this.
I don't mean to call out the voice acting a lot, but with a lot of these mods that get put in, and with so many people doing different things and putting in time and effort into these things, I kind of just want to be able to give people credit.
He can very well bring our town down with his if he doesn't come to his senses. I'll have to make word with Evermore's council to see what can be done. Your deeds are appreciated. Make yourself feel welcome atop our bridge. The head of the Imperial Embassy, Drugo, needs someone as disciplined as you. Make sure to pay them a visit. Seems they're going to make a push against the Orsimer who raised their outpost. Your help could make the difference. I hear the disdain behind your voice. I assume you have good reasons. Well, let's see. Yes. A perfect opportunity to rid myself of this foul proposition. That wretched lord seeks an eager helper. However, the Imperials have a somewhat reliable legacy of keeping their assistants alive. I can't say the same for Mortifane. Pray for good fortune. You'll need it.
For any man throughout the realm, a bounty is on offer. Pick up arms, serve the local lord, and find the lord within. Hurry before the chance of for riches. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we got to do. We've got to speak to the Lord of Armina. So I like the fact that you've got a choice to help the Imperials, or you can change the quest. Okay. I like those choices. I like the choices. Let's have a look. So yeah, it seems like we've got to go to Evermore and we've got to go to Armina. So let's go to Armina first. But yeah, I really hate it. It's supposed to be like, something.
Red guard thieves, bloodthirsty orcs, and now even the dead come for us?
Don't worry, you'll find us that.
But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Well, I think after we've done a lot of quests, Evermore, I'm gonna go back to Skyrim, and I think we've got. So before I go to Bruma, I've got to try and figure out the whole Civil War thing. So we can either do one of two things. Either we can join the Stormcloaks, or I can join the Imperials. But I think, to be honest, because I couldn't really do my last playthrough, I think I'm gonna side with the Imperials. No, Stormcloaks. Stormcloaks. He's got no limbs. Okay, oh yeah. Hello. Got to get a drink. I think once we reach Almanar, I will grab a drink and I'll be back. Grab a drink and then I had to put water in the freaking holes. Honestly, the drinks don't last long from when it comes from the fridge. So I'm gonna be honest, they say usually the best way to keep a room cool is to keep keep the curtains closed and close the window because sometimes they're hot.
Come to talk. Safe journeys. When aren't we merchants in trouble with this humble lot? They've got this racket going where they take our goods for inspection, but really we know they're just pinching whatever they find that can fetch a good price. I do really need my goods, but I know that they'll give me hell if they find out I'm causing more of a hassle than I've done in the past. Alright, they'll tread with care. Don't tell them it was me who sent you, just say you oversaw the entire thing and decided to be the gentleman when these prats weren't. Cheers, friend.
Cheers.
Shouldn't you be banging rocks together, Nord?
Shouldn't you be banging rocks together? That didn't come.
Spit it out.
Spit it out. Oh my god.
Not often mercenaries come waltzing into my chamber. Just 2 days ago, my guard butchered a small group of witchmen just outside the city walls. The first time in a while they've come this close. They butchered all but one that left for the hills deep within the valley, and by coincidence, a necklace of mine went missing.
Did you not just buy another?
Hearing you speak of such relics like they were common jewels makes me sick. This amulet is what keeps you in this town safe. I shouldn't become riled with naivety. Off you go, lest you forfeit the gold you desire and forgo the safety you'll have within my walls.
Can you move? Dude, can you move?
Spit it out.
Move!
Are you daft?
No, but you clearly are.
You alright?
No. You lot keep getting in my way. Alright, so where do we have to go? I'll do this and then I'll go and grab a drink in a minute. still trying to use my paraglider when I can. So I can see if I can unbreak the broken.
Something you need. You must be the 5th mercenary he sent after his baubles. 3 of them dropped the venture entirely as soon as I told them what they're going up against. And the other 2 never returned. Let's hope you're the exception. The cave is located up the valley, past the exile camp and close to the falls. Not my place to lie, friend. At least you know what you're up against. Also, I must beg you a favor. If you do manage to return, could you tell me of anything you find within the cave? Particularly anything related to the Dreveni? Or anything pertaining to Daedra worship? We're stumped as to what's making these witchmen so feral, and any findings you tell me of will contribute to this research. I'll tell the other priests of your help. May Stendarr grant you strength in your quest. There is, but be warned, this mode of travel isn't used often, for obvious reasons. First being that you're never sure if you'll come out the other side in one piece. If you're eager to see it, follow me.
Alright, just before we go, I'm going to quickly grab a drink, so I'm kind of hot right now. 1 second, guys. Right. Let's see if we can Hey, cheers for the 3 likes. Armina. Boom.
I wonder what this cryptic prophecy could...
Alright, where's this cave?
mean. I've definitely never seen it before.
Alright. So...
I've been looking for it. That's something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see.
Let's not get caught by a dragon. Let me just... That's all good. Right, so, there's something about these burrows, and he needs his amulet. I'm wondering the whole, like... Sorry, I completely forgot. I'm supposed to... God damn it. I'm supposed to charge my phone. No. Oh, I can't find it. Right. So, gotta go to this burrow, and then I think we can sort out the necromancer stuff afterwards. Gotta follow up on that. There is a lot of necromancy.
Big shot, eh?
I see you.
Would you 6 feet?
Hear that?
Gonna make miss meter.
Gonna do what now? Gonna do what now? Dead. Can't do nothing. You're dead, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about it.
Who's there?
And I thought today was gonna be boring.
This is in your day.
Slice you here.
Don't mug me off.
I'll chop you up slowly. Make you wash. I'm out.
Only a fool
It's
lets himself get
over.
surrounded.
Skull crusher. Yeah, I wonder what skulls he's crushed. Ones that are probably already dead. That's cheating, dude. That is cheating.
Your beautiful one appears.
Released from the flesh.
You release my to the void.
Another child freed from their mortal shackle. Submit and get the
That's what I thought.
unending silence.
Okay. Okay, so it wasn't the fire that. Whatever magic they used, that was yeah. I got lucky there. Again, if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't have a healer in my party, I would have been dead like 10 times over. Especially in this playthrough. Which is crazy because like my character should technically be should be kind of like kind of. Alright, so let's see what we're dealing with. Also, I just want to say, 655 subs. Bro. This channel.
What was that? Out of the dark.
Release my king to the void.
Remember when I said to make sure you save all the time? Yeah. I keep forgetting. Fuck, man.
I wonder what this cryptic prophecy could mean.
Oh, I'm all the way back here, bro. Alright. I need to keep the F5 to save. Here's F5 to save. It's F5 to save. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip the dialogue. It's with this one.
Have we arranged? Oh, a harbinger of grim news. We'll have the guard there as soon as possible. You don't need to know any further than that. Such coin that will be available on your return.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But Rosa, like, yeah, you're... Voice acting does need to be better there, bruh.
Your style. You're looking good today.
If it wasn't for the fact that it's boring, I wouldn't mind sitting through it, but...
My husband and my boys all went west to Evermore to join the militia. That was 10 years back.
Family joined the military. Back in
bloodthirsty orcs, and now even the dead come for us?
Can't talk that slow and monotone. If you're gonna talk monotone, at least have some personality in your voice, bro. Like, I don't want to be sitting through dialogue for like 5 years. As you're like, there might be times where I can talk slow, but like, I don't like to. Because I know what it's like to sit and listen to monotone voices all day long. Mine is monotone. And, you know, it's like, it's kind of the same thing when you're streaming. Or even when you're listening to videos, right? If you hear someone talking, like, really, like this, and talking really boring, and it's like, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna end up falling asleep to it. Like, you can't, when you're voice acting these things, you have to, like, kind of go into it with an understanding of, well, how do I not sound boring? How do I make the character sound monotone, yet have some emotion in the voice? If they can work that one out, and actually, you know, deliver the voice acting, like, in a much better way, it'll be less like a slog to go through than, you know, and this is what I mean by, as much as I can try to get immersed into this mod, it's hard because there's so many different voice actors or different voice lines where they deliver it very, very slowly, and to a point where it's like they're trying to tell you a story, but just before they even finish the story, I'm already like, yeah, okay, let's move.
Sir, a moment, if you will.
Like, that there is alright. Like,
spit it
sir,
out.
a moment if you talk normal. Like, if you're going to voice act, you can't, again, like, it's one of those things where talk like an actual human being. Talk as if you were that person. Therefore, then you can't really go wrong there, really. Or you shouldn't go wrong. Because there's certain quests that I'm not going to do because...
You can't keep it all. That's my earnings for the season. Listen, I can treat you lads to
I'm
a
glad
round
we're here
if
together.
You just let
if
me
you know
take
what I
back half my stuff. A good compromise, right, boys?
It's always Evermore, never us that you care about. Why is that, merchant? Gold more important than blood, huh? And nah, we're keeping the whole lot of it. Besides, the inn stopped selling quality ale a good while ago. Nothing but piss pints now.
Too right. Been ages since we've had a good drink. Could probably buy a whole fortnight's worth of rum on your behalf, merchant. Those ponces at Evermore will have to wait for their next batch of fancy jewelry.
Here, here. Now, we're a generous lot. So your horse and whatever rags you wrapped in are all yours. And this is only temporary, so don't feel too glum.
Yeah, bugger off before we get all Morty involved.
Word spreads, lads. Don't be surprised when us men of coin stop appearing.
The one good guard there, oh my god, the one that had the actual like really good sounding voice there. I'm just gonna say, whoever did that, you did a good job with that. Again, I like to give praise to where, you know, some of the other ones they just monotone. It's like not monotone. What's the word?
Got something to say? Never seen you before. If you're willing to stay a while longer, before I forget, that's all the blood that follows will be on your hands, not mine. Keep your wits about it.
I'm gonna do F. But yeah, I mean overall, like, the mod's not bad. The mod's not bad. I mean, again, it's added like a completely new land. I mean, it's added a completely new land to explore. So I can't exactly say it's bad. It's not. It really isn't bad. The only criticisms that I'm giving it right now is just a few things that if it tweaks, it could be really like it could be like
come on, Harry.
Like Worm's Tooth, like the Serana, Serana expanded, like the Inigo. I think after time, I think these voice actors will get better and better if they keep doing it, keep try new things. Because here's the other thing as well, like it's voice acting is kind of like vocals. People will be like, oh no, it's very different. No, it's actually pretty much the same because it's all about the delivery. And again, that's kind of the stuff that.
You sure you don't need this?
Yes, I'm sure. Leave me alone. You lot keep giving me stuff that I don't need. However, I'm gonna go.
Honest gold for honest gold, if you're ever interested.
But like I said, like if they tweak these things and start getting better and better, learn about the audio, and this is what I'm gonna say to you all as well. Anyone can technically do it, right? It just takes practice. And the thing is, like, I still remember someone was arguing, like, oh, you either have it or you don't. I'm like, no, that's not how singing works. That's not how vocals work. Vocals work the same way as if you go to a gym. And it really is. You train. You got to train it, right? Because
use your ugly head at last.
You got to train your.
I'll bash your brain.
Bruce?
It's over.
You ashes.
Oh, it's on.
You're in for it now.
You gotta keep bells. But yeah. If you train your voice, right? You know, it's one of those things where it's all about the training. It's all about practice as well. Practice makes perfect, right? But then even with practice and with time, it's, you know, start learning new things. And again, it's one of those things where, what's the saying? If you spend 10,000 hours on something, you'll master it. Now, some people will say, "Oh, I don't agree with it." It does work. But you got to remember, how long is 10,000 hours? That's a long time. A long time. But even then, just because you master something, you'll still learn something about it. You'll still learn something different about things that you're doing. Because things, over time, change. The other thing as well, that some people don't actually understand as well, especially when it comes to vocals. Vocal cords also change over time. And there's some cases, actually, where it sounds kind of weird. Some people go through this phase where, obviously, the first time you go through like puberty or whatever, your voice gets lower as a male, right? But there's some people that will go through a second, not quite a second, like, but their voice can go lower as well. But again, it's just one of those things where,
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
as you become better with vocals, I love that. Whoever did that mod, that looks sick. It said open. Huh?
Is someone there?
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
God damn it. Got it. Go, 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 go! Hey!
No choice.
Reminds me. You can even enchant this. Oh yeah. I'm not going to. I should really enchant it. I'm not going to right now. Alright, so now that we've had to do this again.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Alright, let's go and return to... Oh. Alright, so... go up. Fast travel. But yeah, I think the level design is not too bad. I like the banners.
That's creepy, I tell you.
What's creepy?
He can very well bring... Make sure to pay them a visit. However, the Imperials have a somewhat reliable legacy of keeping their assistants alive.
Oh, let's go.
Is someone there? Of course.
Hello? You're in luck. I've been searching for a budding bounty hunter like yourself. Now we can sleep without having one eye open with those ghouls gone. And if you're curious as to what the Mad Mage was doing in those mines, you should have a word with the bishop up at Evermore. Maybe he could spare some of his precious time to tell you what those necromancers might be doing. They've been a nuisance since forever. Before I forget, here's the gold for the job.
Before I forget,
Keep safe.
Was a Flip mode. Don't know why that was in my... how do I do this? That's how. Sweet. Oh. That's actually...
Hey, thanks again for everything. You made the world a better place.
That's actually not too bad, you know. Sorry, I'm kind of just checking the short stream on my phone. So, yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad. So, something that I've noticed, when these people go live, they either make it so that the only bit of game that you can see is like, it's kind of like, how can I explain it? If I was to take up like the middle window, it's like that's the only thing that you can see. But one of the reasons why I've got my stream, especially on the shorts where I got it, so you've got the window that you can see everything, and then like at the top you should be able to see the compass. That's it. So at the top you can see the compass, which means basically so you'll be able to see like where I'm going and stuff like that. I kind of prefer that. Whereas, like I said, everyone else that tends to stream, it's like you can't really see much. It's like, I don't know how anyone can really watch the live shorts like that. I mean, I get the reason why they kind of do it, because it's like, they want people to like view their actual live stream, which, okay, that's fine. But if you're gonna have more people watching your shorts, you should at least have like,
Hey, slow down.
You should at least have something that they can actually watch.
Not often mercenaries come waltzing into my chamber. Just 2 days ago, my guard butchered a small group of witchmen just outside the city walls. The first time in a while they've come this close. They butchered all but one that left for the hills deep within the valley, and by coincidence, a necklace of mine went missing. Hearing you speak of such relics like they were common jewels makes me sick. This amulet is what keeps you in this town safe. I shouldn't become riled with naivety. Off you go, lest you forfeit the gold you desire and forgo the safety you'll have within my walls.
Okay, he's a bit of a dick. Oh. Right. This time. F5. So, another thing that I was gonna do at some point was I was gonna play some Fallout 4 London. I'm gonna do Fallout 4 London because, like, I was looking at it and I was just like, okay, a lot of people are like playing this game. I'm just like, I guess what I could do is I could, you know, have a look to see how the game works and stuff like that, but I've seen that other people have been crashing a lot and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should just wait a bit. Wait until it's at least more stable.
Blessings upon. You must be the 5th mercenary he sent after his... and the other 2 never returned. Or anything. I'll tell the other priests of your help.
May Stendarr grant you strength in your quest.
Okay. Let's go. Head for the burrow. So yeah, when it comes to Fallout, I'm just gonna wait for it to be more stable. But yeah, one of the funniest conversations I've had about London, Fallout London, was someone else. Someone else was saying that.
Another gutter rat.
I'll break and weak in your body. You'll suffer. Will rule.
Take your nerve. Can't see you. Oh, I fought one back here. Can't see him. Okay. Never mind. Right. That's kind of weird. You see where that's pointing to? It says it's up there. But when you go on a map, it says it's over here. Alright.
I'll bash your brains out.
Bruce,
Make you walk.
if I have to.
You can train that also? Wait, you can train what?
Hug me off.
Ouch.
You're in for it now.
There you are.
Come on, show me what you've got.
Show you how we get.
I'll keep going.
Have it. Slice you to eat. I'll hang you from your entrails.
Enjoy your last breath. See you there.
That was sick.
There you are.
Gonna make mincemeat out of you.
Caught him.
Good night.
Alright, let's go. Straight down this way. Yep. 5. Right.
Hold on.
Maggot comes forward. The beautiful one has been destroyed. Released from the quest.
You won't get away.
And the unending silence.
Right. Gotta keep going right. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's have a look at custom skills real quick. Let's have a look at Dragon Ball. I need to be careful because we're starting to borrow now. Okay. Back.
Rounds of the dog.
That was your decision. Hold on.
Please. From the flesh.
Ghastly monument of limbs and blood built upon a Darani structure.
Our weakness unsettles as we face this unknown. The beautiful one appears. Another child freed from their
I am the destroyer.
The eternal spider has nudged you.
That was close. That was even closer.
On your belly, maggot.
That's definitely something.
The eternal spider.
I'm not someone to be trifled. Weapons. I sense something.
Sure, suppose.
Over here. You can't win this.
I'm sorry.
You.
But you left me with no choice.
I'm wondering what this beat is. F5. Come on.
Did you hear something?
Out of the
Did you
dark.
even see them coming? Never mind.
I have been released from the flesh. Render soul, embrace the out
Enjoy my last breath.
The worm will conquer the mountains.
What have you done? Come at me.
At least give me a reason to draw my sword.
Come on, show me what you got.
Embrace the out.
All right.
Hold on. The beautiful one appears. I am her vessel. Mother, you're outmatched. Free from there. Shackles. The unending silence.
You left me with no choice.
Let's go.
I guess I can look the other way. This time. Come on, show me what you've got.
Tough day for you.
Belly back up.
You won't get the best of me.
You're beginning to get lucky.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
I want to open up this door. Okay.
Are you prepared to die?
Spread your touch.
Say your prayers.
Someone like you. I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Hey Amelia, how's it going? I'm the pendant. Oh, so that's why I couldn't. Okay. Dragon Fang. Oh. Is there anything else?
Out of the darkness, the maggot comes, renders soul.
Who dares disturb us?
The flesh is weak.
To our game.
Why did? Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Every time I go into my werewolf form, it reverts the stances back.
What was that? Oh, you're dead.
Released from the flesh.
Ashes to ashes. Weapons up. I sense something. Is someone there? Ha! Found you.
Mr. Mother.
Destroy you.
I'll kill you if I have.
You're outmatched.
Just a scratch.
Their child frees from there. More of the unending silence.
I see you now.
Absolutely dead. Alright. Well, at least back to where I was. Say the least. I'm surprised I died there. I'm legit actually surprised I died there. Right, I think what I'm gonna do.
Is someone there?
Did you even see them coming? Never mind.
Released from the flesh. The void.
If it's still bugged.
Out of the beautiful one here. Unending silence.
I'm not someone to be trusted.
This takes me back.
You're going to regret it.
Bruce?
Tough day for you.
This was too easy.
But you left me with no choice.
Out of the darkness, the maggot comes forth.
Bruce?
We're all released from the flesh.
I am sorry that you left me with no choice.
But I might have had this figure. Alright. That was interesting to say the least. So the beast that there was, it was basically a troll, but had the fighting stance of a right. So basically there's a lot of mysticism in
You
this
all
stuff.
right?
Yes. So you're not. Yeah. I return with your amulet.
You look uneasy. You'd best give me that amulet before your mind is sundered by the power of it. For what you've done, I'll spare you some personal knowledge along with gold. Think of this spell as an extra gift. Also, I've heard the missionary inside the temple has news of a discovery. Have a word. At least they're finally being useful.
Congratulations.
Come on. Whee! Alright, start. Let's see.
Hello. Well, before any action, you should know a little about me, particularly of what I do. You see, I'm not here just to spread the Divine's wisdom. I'm here because the priest requested my skills. Alteration, to be exact. Familiar with that art?
Yes.
So you won't need to hear me blather on. Grand. I bring this up because one technique I've honed is to scour large tracts of land for things both significant and relevant to our interests. And recently my focus has been on one such thing. Gauntlets belonging to the blessed and venerated war knight, Mados. The items have vanished and no one had any answers as to where. Until now, of course, with the help of yours truly. Far to the north, way beyond this kingdom's grasp. Most strange is how far below the earth my search took me to. Right in the depths of that Dwemer ruin. My abilities only go so far, friend. If I were able to peer into the past, then most of our problems would be solved. Alas, we deal with what we're handed. Yet we can rule out a number of suspects who could hazard that voyage. Or start, at least. No, my, going on about the whys and wheres is quite the digression. What were we talking about again? Right, of course. Well, seeing as you've returned seemingly unscathed from that perilous delve, would you be interested in yet another journey? I hope that's a yes. Dry wit is hard to part from sarcasm. Well, friend, you know I'm ready. Else I wouldn't be heaving nigh twice my body weight in furs. If you pass me your map, I'll cross the location of the ruin's entrance. Got most of the local geography on the palm of my hand. Unless the witchmen have the north covered in frozen dung and bloody pelts, that is.
You don't have any.
Farewell.
Alright. Where do we have to go? Alright, so I need to do. Sorry about that. Hey, cheers for the 3 likes on, well, both short. Oh, give me a sec. Right, the shorts one. Let me do that again.